Yo, what is good, Buckeye Nation? This is your boy MB back at it with another video. I wanted to come on, just a quick little video and talk about some things that happened a couple of days ago. So, as you guys know, we lost out on a really super 4-star recruit. KVA was a linebacker out of St. John Bosco. And it was a very wild situation. He kind of flipped at the last minute, and Ohio State fans, they've it's been kind of crazy. They were kind of upset about it. But I want to talk about Jim Knowles. Past couple of days, and again, that was a very freak situation. It was kind of like, he just decided in a moment they wanted to go to Notre Dame, and I think some people think he also, his parents influenced him to go there too. And I heard that Notre Dame, they recruited his mother. They did what they did. They got him. So hats off to Notre Dame too. But I want to talk about Jim Knowles. In the past couple of days, I've been sitting on this, and here's the thing, right? I like Jim Knowles. I really do. I really like Jim Knowles. I really do think he's going to be a great coordinator especially for this season. I really do believe our defense is going to be a lot better. And I think he's the guy to do it. But at the same time, I'm kind of thinking, was this the best decision for Ryan Day to hire him? And what I mean by this is the recruiting aspect, right? And I know this is crazy. And again, I believe in Jim Knowles as a great defensive guy and a scheme guy. I think he's really good. I know a lot of people are upset with him for the last couple of seasons, but the last couple of games of the season, but the recruiting is not there. It's not it. I mean, this guy has missed out on the noticeable two recruits that he really wanted, right? And KVA and Tackett Curtis last year, right? This is a guy that he recruited Tackett Curtis for a while. I think for 3-4 years from what I've heard, and didn't get him. You're at Ohio State, and it seems like he doesn't recruit, right? And here's the thing: I'm not some recruiting type of guy. I'm so hyped up about recruits. I know it's not everything, but it does. But I understand it does matter. And hearing from guys like Christian from MS Sports and all that stuff. And hear him saying that he doesn't recruit people. He's not really involved. That kind of rubs me the wrong way, right? As much as I do believe in him, you have to be able to recruit at a high. You have to be able to recruit at a high level. You have to get these five star guys, and you have to get the guys that you want in, and that you've been recruiting for a while now, right? I mean, KVA was locked to be an Ohio State guy, and then he changed him. Now, of course, again, freak situation. Tackett Curtis, this was a guy that he was recruiting relentlessly for years. He goes to Ohio State, right? A bigger program than Oklahoma State, and he missed out on him. We have to be able to recruit. We have to be able to recruit these guys, right? I'm beginning to think that. Does it really matter if should Ryan Day still keep this guy even if our defense is still going to be great? And I know there's going to be an argument. Well, just let our defense get good, right? But here's the thing, right? Look at teams like Florida, right? They're able to get top 100 talent linebackers in, right? But they're 6-7. And they were a terrible team, but they're still able to get top talent, and that's the problem. Does it really matter? You still have to recruit these guys. I mean, there's lesser teams Less teams that have been struggling, they're able to get the 5-star everything and all the top talented guys, but we can't do that for some reason. Now I'm pretty much on Jim Knowles and Perry Eliano. He hasn't been great, and I thought Perry Eliano was going to be really good. I understand these guys didn't have the experience, never had the experience of coaching higher level. They never had that. They never had the experience of coaching at a higher level of programs and recruiting at that level. But I thought Perry Eliano was going to take that step. Coaching guys like Sauce Gardner, he has a very big personality, and I thought that could translate. For him to him, for that, I thought that could translate, to him coaching, recruiting and coaching Ohio State, recruiting for Ohio State. That kind of messed that up, but it's been kind of a disappointment. It's been kind of disappointing. With Perry Eliano and Jim Knowles. I do believe he's gonna get this defense right, but you have to be able to recruit. You have to be able to recruit. Does it and it just you have to be able to recruit, and I just don't know if he should stay for long. If we're gonna keep missing out on these guys. I mean, look at Georgia. They have like 3 or 5-star recruits. I'm looking at some of these linebackers. Some of these defensive players that they have. These guys look like freaks, like absolute freak of natures. Where's that at? Where's our Ryan Shaziers at? Where's our Jerome Bakers at? Where are those guys at? Why are we not getting these guys? Why is Jim Knowles not recruiting? You're getting paid $2 million and you're not recruiting these guys. You're not getting these guys in for your system. You can't really have 3 and 2-star players out. You can't really do that. You have to recruit the best of the best to fit your system. You saw what happened last year, right? Us getting burnt by big plays. Guys falling down. That's why you want to know why that was, because we didn't really have the talent there. There's a reason why 5 guys got undrafted. They weren't as talented as in the past with past Ohio State players, right? They weren't as talented as them, and you kind of saw what happened. So they really do need to step this up. And I'm not gonna lie. With Perry and talking about Perry Eliano, his cousin KJ Bolden, it's probably a pipe dream not getting him, but that's gonna be an epic failure. You can't miss out on that guy. That's your cousin, and we're probably most likely we're gonna miss out on him, and that is an epic failure. You can't lie about that. Now I'm gonna hold what was I gonna say? I'm gonna hold my judgment on Tim Walton. He's kind of saved himself. He had a couple of good. They landed some good talent with David Igbenogson, of course Bryce West, but again, those are Ohio guys. So you have to get those guys. I'm telling you what, they need to go out of state and get these high level dudes. That's all I really have to say. This video went a little bit longer than it was supposed to be. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, all right? Guys, all right, I'm out.